Automatic closed flashpoint tester operating instructions. This fully automatic closed flashpoint tester, in line with the National Standard 2,612,021 flashpoint determination method, Pinsky-Martin B-cup method, widely used in electricity, petrochemical commodity inspection and scientific research departments. Apply to oil products that require determination of the flashpoint characteristics of petroleum products. Closed flashpoint temperature for oil, and the hazard level of the oil is tested. Items to be prepared before the instrument experiment: petroleum rice. Samples required for testing. If gas ignition is used, you need to prepare a lighter gas lighter, gas cylinder igniter. Prepare an unpacking before the experiment to check whether the instrument is damaged. Are the accessories complete? Second, install the instrument. Place in a room with flowing air, and place it on a stable countertop. 3. Cleaning experimental oil cup. The oil cup is guaranteed to be clean and dry. 4. Sample handling. Samples need to be shaken well before use. During the experiment, turn on the instrument switch. The instrument turns on automatically. Enter the main interface after 10 seconds. Click on the experimental arm to rise. The experimental arm is automatically lifted to the reset position. Click to test rack B. Experiment B proceeds to descend to the experimental position. Click on the manual ignition instrument to light up the ignition head. Do the ignition once. Click manual sweep to open and close the lid once. Click on the menu and enter the password 0. Note that the initial password of the instrument is 0. Click to confirm the instrument. Enter the menu settings interface. Enter the parameter setting interface. Preset flashpoint estimated temperature for sample flashpoint. Estimates that are too large can lead to inaccurate test flashpoints. If the estimate is too small, the experiment time will be too long. Estimates can be made based on sample type and application. The closer the estimate is to the true value, the better. Click on the digital display area to modify the sample flashpoint value. Pressure compensation based on current atmospheric pressure versus flash temperature. Degree to compensate. You can switch between manual and automatic. Select automatic time. The test results will be automated. Temperature compensation. When manual is selected, then the uncompensated front temperature is displayed. It is recommended to use automatic compensation. Atmospheric pressure. Click on the number of steps to display the area that can be modified. Atmospheric pressure national standard requirements. Temperature correction according to standard atmospheric pressure of 101.3 kilopascals. Modification is not recommended. Otherwise, the accuracy of the test results will be affected. Step adjustment. Adjust the size of the lid when igniting. The larger the value, the larger the lid opening. The smaller the value, the smaller the lid opening. It has been debugged normally before leaving the factory. Prohibition of modification. Password. Change the key to enter the menu. Password range 0-9999. Indication correction. Correct the flashpoint temperature. This function needs to be modified under the guidance of the engineer. Ignition time. Resistance wire power on time per ignition. The unit is seconds. Modification is not recommended. Detection sensitivity. This function is mainly used to detect the change amount during flash fire. Modifications need to be made under the guidance of the engineer. Click Experiment Mode. Experiment selection. The experimental method can be selected. Method A for testing sulfur fuels. such as diesel biodiesel, mixed fuel for heating turbine fuel, unused lubricating oil, paint or varnish, etc. Method C for the determination of DB100 biodiesel. Method B for the determination of residual fuel oil diluted asphalt. Used lubricating oil, liquid with suspended particles. Ignition methods are divided into gas ignition and electric ignition. Switch according to the ignition tool. Before the gas ignition experiment, the gas needs to enter the air source jack through the pressure-reducing valve. And check for air leaks. And turn the flame adjustment knob. Adjust the size of the flame. Flame diameter is 3-5 mm. This state is the gas ignition state. The ignition head needs to be replaced before the electric ignition test, and replace the test parameters. Printing method automatic manual. Automatically print the report after the experiment is over. Do not print the report after the test is completed manually. After the meter information is opened, display the basic information of the instrument, such as the manufacturer's name, software and hardware version, etc. Data logging historical data of the test will be kept in it. You can scroll up and down to view. It can also be printed. Calibration record. You can check the calibration records of the instrument before leaving the factory. During the experiment, take samples for the experiment. The sample is shaken according to the standard. Add to oil cup. Just add it to the tick mark position. Note that the oil cup has a scale line. Put the oil cup into the instrument heating bath cover. Click Test Instrument. Experiment begins. Instrument testing in progress. Wait for the sample to heat up. The instrument will be 20 degrees Celsius before the preset flash point. Make automatic measurements. If the preset flash point is 140 degrees Celsius, the instrument will take its first measurement at 120 degrees Celsius. Then within the temperature interval required by the national standard. Automatic detection in turn. Until the end of the experiment. After the experiment is over, automatic lifting of the experimental arm. Built-in fan starts running. Heat the heating plate. At this point, if you choose to print automatically, the instrument will automatically print out the data results. Wait for the oil temperature to cool to room temperature. Take out the oil cup. Dump the waste oil. After dumping the waste oil, take petroleum ether for cleaning of oil cup. Note 1. The instrument should be used in a non-corrosive environment. When changing the sample, the oil cup must be cleaned. When the instrument is not in use, it should be placed in an environment with a temperature of 10-40 degrees, humidity below 80% in the air, in an environment free of corrosive gases and harmful substances. When doing experiments, the instrument should be placed in a fume hood that can individually control the airflow. If the appropriate amount is injected too much, can be removed with a lobe tube or other suitable tool. If the sample is adhered to the instrument, samples should be poured out. After cleaning the oil cup, reload the sample.